happy and inspired at the same time. I've been wanting to share some things to the government. In fact, natutuwa ako that there are some government officials who are very open to listen to suggestions, especially with the cabinet secretaries that I know. Right now, we are in the brink of possibly extending the lockdown, but there's no clear decision yet on the part of the IATF, and I hope that they'll be able to decide as soon as possible. Kasi personally ho sa akin, no, I think ang importante yung lang gawin is they should manage the expectation of the people. Hindi yung pwedeng bibitinin nila, everybody's kept on hanging. That's not how it works. No? Marami hong naapektuhan sa lockdown. No? While I support the lockdown, the most important thing in the lockdown is to be prepared. Prepared in everything that they will do. So that those people who are also going to be affected severely on this can do something, can adjust the schedule, can take possibly extra work. Kasi at the end of the day, ang issue rito is the survival of the daily wage earner. And this is one thing that has been bothering me for so long. In our own capacity, we're trying to help some people who need our help, no, by giving food. I think this is also very critical at this point for the government to decide immediately about the lockdown, because the longer they withhold the information, the more problem it will create, especially for those people who will be directly affected. I, for my, I really support the lockdown. I have no problem with that. In fact, it's needed. But again, no matter how much you want to implement that, if there is no system in place, if the information is being kept, then nothing will happen. I think the government should start thinking in terms of the magnitude of the problem. They should start do systems thinking, systems analysis, systems design, and systematic implementation. This is one thing that I see lacking right now, and I hope they'd be able to do that. From time to time, I was able to give some of my 2 cents worth thought to Secretary Lopez, to Secretary Lorenzana, and also I give information also to Yusek Rocky Ignacio. Yun nga this is how we will solve it. No? We have to work together. We should not be divisive. No? And when I say divisive, yung sabihin nila, ito walang ginagawa, ito may ginagawa. No? Hindi po. No? Criticism is very important part in any task. Yan yung tinatawag na feedback mechanism. Kung nakikita naman ng mga tao na wala namang, hindi namang effective, no, they should do something about it. They should not feel that, wala namang kayong ginagawa, you're criticizing. Mali po yung logic na gano'n. No? The reason why we're criticizing is for them to see the perspective outside from where they are. No? Kumbaga sa basketball court, no? Yung mga coach, okay yan, magaling yan. Kaya nga sila coach kasi nandun sila sa labas. No, hindi sila, the moment na player ka, hindi mo masyadong makikita lahat This is very important in how we will be able to survive this crisis. The important also is the trust. The government should keep the trust. They should make sure that the people trust them. Because the moment they can conceal a lot of things just within themselves, then malaki yung problema ang issue ng trust. Why did Germany succeed? Why did Taiwan succeed? Why did Korea succeed in fighting COVID-19? Why? Because they are very transparent. And I hope we'll be able to do that, no? Especially on the part of our government. Lockdown sa akin, I'm all for it. And I hope that the government would also inform the public. The sooner the better. Let us not wait for it for so long. Because the longer we hold it, our decision, the more anxiety will be creating to the people. Wala na akong makain, wala na akong silang magawa. No? And yet, we will hold pa natin yung information. Let's decide now, ano ba talaga? Ito po yung kailangan natin gawin. Salamat po.